Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Sabbath. My story for today is about a little girl and a pretty bird. Kiwi, who's a pretty canary bird, belonged to a girl named Minnie. Kiwi has been a birthday present to Minnie, and she loved him very much. She kept him in a beautiful golden cage, but sometimes she let him out to fly around. Kiwi and Minnie grew closer together as they spent time and played together every day. Kiwi would perch on Minnie's shoulder or on the side of the plate during mealtime, and Minnie had only to whistle quietly for Kiwi to start singing glorious songs that would fill the house with music. They became best friends. But one day, Kiwi disappeared. Minnie panicked when she saw the cage door open. She started looking around everywhere, inside and outside the house, but still no Kiwi was to be found. Minnie was so heartbroken for 3 days because she thought that she would never again get a bird so tame and loving like her dear Kiwi. But one day, one of her neighbors went to their house and said, "I think I know where your canary is." "Do you really?" said Minnie. Minnie was so happy when she heard the news. So Minnie of the dashed out of the house and dragged the neighbor with her. And Minnie and the neighbor started walking in the direction of the well. And the neighbor said to Minnie, "Lean on the well and listen carefully." And from far down in the darkness, Minnie heard a faint chip chip. "It's Kiwi, it's Kiwi, my poor little Kiwi." And so the neighbor and Minnie rushed back to their house and told Minnie's father that they found Kiwi and he's down in the well. Minnie said to her father, "I am going down in the well to get my dear Kiwi. You let me down in a bucket, then I'll pick him up, and then you can pull me to the top again." "We can't do that," said father. "But we must," cried Minnie. "It will be quite all right. Do, Daddy, come on, let's go, before Kiwi dies." Minnie was so earnest that her father gave in. So father took a bucket and tied a rope around Minnie's waist, so there's no possibility of her slipping out. And very, very carefully, he lowered Minnie over the edge. Down, down went Minnie. And as she goes down, she heard Kiwi's chip chip became louder and louder. Minnie didn't mind the dark a bit because she was so anxious to rescue her friend. And there was a splash. The bucket touched the water. "Kiwi, Kiwi," cried Minnie. She was peering through the darkness. And finally, she saw her poor, frightened little bird perch on a ledge. So Minnie reached out her hand with joy and picked him up. "I've got him," cried Minnie. "Pull away, Daddy." And up they went together. And once again, they were out in the sunshine. Father was so pleased to see her brave little girl again that he threw his arms around her and kissed her. Father was so proud of Minnie. And as they walked home, Father asked Minnie, "Weren't you afraid?" "Of course I wasn't," she replied. "I knew you were holding the rope." That's the end of my story for today. I hope you are blessed and happy Sabbath once again. Stay safe and God bless.